some good news and I got some bad news. The good news, I am the bad news. In this video, we're flying all the way to Oregon to check out one of the biggest car audio shows on the West Coast at the City SoundOff in Lincoln City, Oregon.
Surf City, baby!
Before we get too far into this, I just want to give a quick little disclaimer here. I unfortunately can't promise 100% accuracy, and to be completely honest, I can actually promise you that it's not 100% accurate. Take everything I say with a grain of salt. Please feel free to go ahead and leave any questions, corrections, or suggestions in the comment section. The first one we're going to check out is one that I unfortunately didn't get a demo from, but the reason I got to show his first is because he was literally the first person that I ran into when I got to the area. The first build we're going to check out is Michael's Rick and Morty XB. You've seen this crispy the bad news sticker on the window. 12 DC 12s on a 3 DC 7500s, 250.4 for the doors, 300.4, really nice LAF speaker terminals, and even just the amp rack that he had him in, just super clean, like very nice. Love this build.
I just gotta play it Wednesday.
One of the first demos I actually was able to get was from Bryan's Arc Audio Chevy Volt. This thing is definitely one of the craziest builds I have ever sat in, period. It's only a one-seater, and that one seat is motorized, so you can sit in it in the driver's seat, and then now you're like in the perfect center positioning because it's actually an SQ build. But this particular build is just over the top. This is in its own category, like its own thing completely. It's got a motorized amp rack that has liquid coolant for the two Arc Audio 4200s and two 2300s. No dash, just a giant curved monitor. And like what's cool is like even on the monitor, it looks halfway between like a spaceship and a music studio. Like it's really cool vibe. And when you actually hear it, it's super wild. Are actually just badges from some Arc Audio amps. There was so much more that he explained about the build that I frankly am not smart enough to regurgitate to you guys. Luckily, he was one of those people that has the entire build breakdown on a banner next to the car because there's just been so much done to it. RS4 mid-range, RS6 mid-bass, RS1 tweeters, and some 15s for the subs. Just a pair of each.
I love the hard lines. That's awesome.
It's an electric car, so the subs and everything is coming from in front of you. So first of all, just using an electric car for that purpose, that's like next level game, you know? Even when he lifted the hood,
oh my God.
the parts that like were not visible are still paint mashed and clean, and this is how you build a custom car, you know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't matter what style, it's just that everything has been considered. That's how you do it. Much respect. The window in the front lid, just so that you can see the box and like the texturing. And before anybody says anything, the man himself confirmed for me, it's more so for looks.
There's a small amount of stuff that it may do, but more importantly, it's looks.
It looks cool, yeah, for sure.
Just an amazing build. Thank you so much to Bryan for giving us a little walkthrough, and one of the most unique builds, not just at Surf City, but just one of the most unique builds I have seen that's out there. Seen the Not Standard Audio booth. Jesse was there in his Ford Flex with 4 Corporal 10s on 4 Gately 7500s, and his like amp rack slash battery layout just so crazy. Another one I didn't get a chance to actually like really check out, shout out to Javier with the Accord wagon. That thing was super clean. 2 SoundQubed Q110Ks on what looked like maybe like 6, 5, 411. I'm not actually sure what's in there, but whatever the other variables are, you just kind of know like, oh, okay, this one's doing something. You know what I mean? It didn't necessarily matter what else was going on. You also had the 3 Sky High 3.5s in each A-pillar. And obviously, you know, I gotta take a second to give a shout out to my San Diego homies that were up there with me, like Raul, the Jeff with the Loud Dakota.
Y'all recognize this guy?
Seen Clay out there. Daniel with the Tahoe called Tahoe. Just the fact they were all up there is like, hell yeah. You know, we out here. So one of the builds that I actually feel really bad for not getting a demo from was Jesse's DC Blazer. It was one of the ones that I seen on Saturday when we couldn't actually do demos. And then on Sunday, he was demoing other people. Unfortunately, one of those ones that I did not catch, but just a nasty little Blazer. An 8, 2 6.5s, and 2 tweeters in each rear window. 4 level 5 15s.
Clean.
On 4 7500s. A couple 175.4s for the mids and highs, and an epicenter to make sure that everything is given the same oomph. Pretty upset at myself for not getting a demo in this one. I also got a chance to check out this DC build, but his YouTube channel is C-Dub's Blind Life. But yeah, he's a blind dude with an audio build, and that just like 2 Pitbull 20Ks, so you already know it's gonna be nasty. Fat Warpath Lithium, and then 6 level 6 15s. 6.5, 8, and tweeter per door. One of the first demos I got during the actual sanctioned demo time was from Jeremy's Kicker Suburban. And this thing is just insane. I mean, you could just tell from the steel cage and like the reinforcement, even on like the wood beauty panels and all that, this thing means business. It's got 6 9-inch mid-ranges and 4 of the tweeters in each of the rear doors. And it's also got 4 of the 7-inch mid-ranges and 4 tweeters in each of the front doors. And then one of the coolest roof supports I've ever seen. Like they're just giant K, like super cool, like very well done. I also really like the seats in this one because I've seen the stack fab bench, but the stack fab bench with like the LEDs in there and stuff like that, like just very nice, very nice. It's got 8 Solo X 15s on 8 Warhorse 3.5Ks. The LED in the grill, just super nice, really like that. Just a crazy build, crazy build. To keep the kicker theme going, after that I got a demo of Steve's Explorer Move Air 2.0. Pretty sure that's what it's called. He's got 9 Workhorse 3.5Ks on 9 Solo X 15s. 12 9-inch mid-ranges and 12 tweeters in the stunt box on the roof, and then 8 more in the doors. I kinda got a chance to get in the hot seat and in the windy seat. And both of them are pretty crazy, but that hot seat with the high notes, it just, that's a painful demo. That's a windy one, so definitely a demo I plan on getting again. Well, I didn't realize it at the time, but I came out swinging with the demos with the Kicker Suburban, the Kicker Explorer, and then SteelQubed, which has the 9 SoundQubed Q1 8Ks arranged in like the shape of the Q from the SoundQubed logo. Just crazy work. 9 SoundQubed HDX 15s, 6 6.5s per door. And the cool thing about this demo is not only did I get the demo from John Rabe, but I got the demo with the homie Clay, and he got his video out like the same damn day. So if you're not familiar with his channel, make sure you go check out the link down in the description to say what's up to Clay, because he hits a lot of the same events I do, and he gets his videos out a lot faster than I do. So go show that dude some love. Another hot seat demo too, back to back. And this one is just completely steel cage, so it's a solid little motherfucker, you know? And if I'm not mistaken, it actually used to be like a sheriff's truck or something like that. You know, there's some story behind that truck. Ran into this super clean Denali with the Rockford Fosgate 2500s in the back. To be honest, I didn't even catch what he had inside there, but 6 RF 2500s, I'm assuming probably 6 T3s or something like that. Whatever it was, I'm sure it was getting down, but he also had some additional features that you don't always see in a base build.
I would have had it. Reservation won't let me have it.
Seen the homie Luke out there putting in work. Gotta give a shout out to Lyle and Ram Sonus. I super meant to get a demo from him as well, but I'm sure I'll see you next month. I'm pretty sure these are the Kicker 7s, the mid-range, 4 in each door with 4 tweeters, 4 Solo X 15s on some war horses. Definitely meant to get a demo and like a proper little look through, but you know, next time. Said what's up to Jay Home at the B2 audio booth. I was checking out some of their new front-mounted wiring on the amps that they're doing, and kind of interesting. That is 7800. I don't even think it was out yet. Reformed 1200 4-channel.
That's brand new. Full class AB using Sank and MOSFETs.
The Rage 2300.4.
Clip lights on each pair of channels.
The Rage 1600.5.
2 sets of clip lights for the 4-channel. And then you have a single clip light for the woofer as well. This is the brand new Rampage 8 that we just came with.
Then you had these Rage 6.5s, which I actually just recently wired up and tuned, which if you haven't seen that video, you should. definitely check that one out when this one's over. And I also had the 610 DSP. I actually got the black version delivered the same day that I got home from Surf City, so definitely cannot wait to install this thing. The only reason this thing's not installed right now is because I'm working on this video that you're watching. So once you're watching it, best believe this thing's being installed and the video is being worked on. And like as I'm cruising around, I'm just like getting some footage of the show in general. Like I ran into Jack, and he's been a subscriber for a minute, and I finally got a chance to actually meet him. And it was really cool because he helped me get a bunch of demos like back to back. I just really appreciated getting to check out everybody's build and all that kind of stuff. Like Josh's Accord with the Crystal Audio Solutions 15 on the CT Sounds 2K, and pretty nice the Bad News sticker, if I do say so myself. Black Tahoe with the single 18 1/4.
I broke the latch.
Bass head trophies.
I got 150 amp hours of Panasonic lithium on it.
Like, I gotta give a shout out to Jack, man, because he showed me around so many builds before I was able to even get demos from him. If you ever see me at an event, please know you are not only welcome, you are encouraged to say what's up and give me a demo. I'm so thankful for the people that watch this channel. They're like, if you f with this channel, I'm trying to meet you. Please feel free, if you see me at an event, to say what's up. That is not only welcome, that is appreciated. What was really cool is that I finally got a chance to get a demo in Jerry's Escalade. I seen it at the showdown, but the timing was just never right to get a demo. At Surf City, I made sure I was gonna check it out, and I'm super glad I did, because not only had he upgraded since the last time I had seen him, but to be completely honest, it was like one of my favorite demos from Surf City.
I beat it already. I'm left court feeling like the feel like Tom Petty. Drop Chevy painted purple light.
Not only was it super windy, but just the build is stupid clean with the 8 Ruthless 8500s for 8 NSA Sergeant Major 15s. The custom windows on the amp guts, just super cool. 300 amp hours of Warpath lithium. All the super clean wiring for the 2 JL MV 800/8s, an 8, a 6.5, and 2 tweeters, 3 Gately 3.5 in the A pillars. And one of the few people that will give you a crazy demo and can actually show you that no, he only in fact had the knob at like halfway. And the reason he was being kind of gentle on the knob is because he still had to actually compete the next day. But even still, even with holding back on the knob a little bit, still one of the cleanest and one of the windiest demos of Surf City. Shirt all blowing all kind of directions, like just really, really nice. I would definitely be getting another demo from Jerry in the future. That's for damn sure. Checked out the Gately booth. Alpha, Relentless, Shield, Soulgasm was over there, Guillotine. What shocked me is I didn't get a demo on either one this time. I was just cruising the parking lot, just, you know, neglectful. Seeing Doug's Slam Halen out there, which Mazda B4000. If you haven't seen it, you should definitely check that one out at some point. And then brand new's Excursion, monster fucking build. We'll definitely be coming back to this one a little bit later. I seen the OG Sky High Dually, and that thing is stupid fucking clean. I didn't check it out super in detail, but even just checking out under the hood real quick, just wow, you know what I mean? Correct me if I'm wrong, is this a compound turbo? It looks like this big turbo is actually being fed into a smaller turbo before the intake manifold. I mean, either way, super fat turbo on the front end. You guys may be familiar with this NSX. It tends to be around the Sky High booth, which was also featuring a bunch of goodies. And if you guys know me, you know MonkyBx is secretly, not so secretly, one of my favorite builds out there, period. Like one of my favorite custom car builds that is out there in existence. It's a Gen 1 XB, so it's the older XB, and it's just stupid, stupid clean from the wheels to the roof. You know what I'm saying? Like every single inch of that car is just clean and like committed to the theme. Very nice. 3 Gately Relentless Neo 18s on 3 Gately 5700s. It's bagged. It's got 4 Gately 6.5s in the doors, 4 Gately 3.5s and tweeters in the A pillars. Like if a car crush is a thing, that's my car crush, you know what I'm saying? Or that's one of them. Everybody who's put their hands on that build did an excellent job. Always appreciate a demo from that one. Ran to this super clean Tahoe from OD Audio with the Louis Vuitton print everywhere. Two auto techs under the hood, 3 Saw 8s in the cargo area. for 6 sundown, either the M series or maybe the Nightshade 15s, although it could be 18s. 6.5s in the center console, 3 sundown 6.5s and tweeters in the doors, and then 6 6.5s like right over your head, blasting right there. There's another one that like I wish I would have heard making some noise, but you know how it goes. At the DC booth, they had this super clean bike, and then they also had the DC Tahoe with the full wrap on it. 2 8s, 4 6.5s, 4 tweeters for each rear door, 3 8s, 4 6.5s, and 4 tweeters for the front doors. 2 Pitbull 20Ks. I didn't even catch what was inside, but I mean, with all that, like whatever it is, it's gonna be doing some damage. Checking out the paintwork on the bike a little bit. We got like 4 8s, coax, 4 tweets, 2 8s in the saddlebags. Just stupid clean. It was definitely a very heavy DC presence at this show, because not only were there all these fancy DC builds that you see, but DC was even passing out little gift baskets for the kids, like you see Lil Lola got here.
What you got? Little Stitch.
What's in the back? Headphones and a speaker.
Very nice.
The kids raffle, isn't it?
Yeah. Nice.
Ran to this green Excursion, looked like a full DC build. I wanted to get a demo in this thing just because the roof, stupid clean. Looked like it had some 8s or maybe 10s, had some rear fill. But I'm sure this thing got down because it had 3 DC Neo 18s on a Pitbull 20K. Seen a SD car audio, they had this Avalanche and this blue Silverado that were both stupid clean. The Avalanche had the 4 sundown 15s, a couple DS18 6.5s and tweeters in the rear doors and some custom speaker pods, a couple Stetson 4 channels. In the Silverado, there was 4 Def Bonds 15s and a blow through, and then 2 DS18 6.5s and tweeters in the doors and some custom speaker pods, which if you didn't know, I'm actually an affiliate for. So you can use code DBN and save 10% off your whole order, and even more during sales times. And there also happens to be a link down in the description that'll take you directly to custom speaker pods. And what's crazy, man, is RC SPL competitions are actually a thing now. I saw it with my own eyes. And because I saw it, you guys are gonna see it too.
Are you guys ready for RC SPL?
We got this Rockford Fosgate delivery van over here. Got like 12 to 16 scale 2500s in there. The G.
Salvador, are you ready?
Valhalla RC. The Blazer with the 4 B2s and an actual head unit. And then this drag truck.
Official qualifying scores.
Just wild. I think the idea was that the meter just has to be somewhere within the car's body and the body has to be on. So it has to be, you know, like regular. I didn't catch the stats on like who won and all that kind of stuff, but I know after the runs, like I know they were hitting like in the teens and stuff like that. Like it's like becoming a thing. It's pretty crazy to watch. When I first seen the RC audio stuff like rolling out, I was kind of like, oh, that's cool. But the more I see it, the more I'm like, damn, I kind of want to build now, you know? Like, I'm not gonna say I'm gonna do one, but I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna do one, you know what I mean? We'll see. Last thing I need is more expensive shit to spend my money on. Got a quick demo from Rick. He had a VFL Comp 2500 for 2 American-based Hawk 12s. Hybrid 150.4, American-based crossover. I came super close to getting a demo in this Tahoe with 6 9Ks, a super clean build, bunch of level 6 15s, couple 1000.4s.
The 3s are on the next one, the 8s are on the 175.4, and I've got another 175.4 going in because I'm gonna do the back doors too.
He had the dual 8s and the dual 8s plus the tweeters and the custom speaker pods. Dual 3.5 mids and custom speaker pods on the A-pillars. Unfortunately, we couldn't get the demo because we got shut down before we got started. It wasn't demo time yet. Bass heads. When it's not demo time, it's not time for demos. That's what that means. I don't want you to get in trouble, man. My bad. You shut down? They were not playing about it.
At least I got one demo still.
As I continued cruising down like little upper lanes, I ran to AB with the full Orion Xterra. He had this really beautiful box with 2 XTR12s that were being powered by a XTR 2500. And then he had another 2500 that was a 4-channel that was powering the mids and highs. There was also a Soundstream BX108Z bass processor, and he had 4 6.5s and tweeters as like a rear fill. And And one of the things that was surprising about his build was that you just don't really hear a lot of people that are like full Orion, you know what I mean? Like, at least not me personally. And you know, that's cool. I like people that are like down to be different, and that's really cool to me. Across from AB was Melissa of Express Audio in the Yukon. She was running 9 DC level 6 15s on 3 Pitbull 20Ks. And in the door she had 4 Def Bonds, Apocalypse, maybe the Arnolds, and 2 tweeters in each front door. She also had the Down for Sound JP 13-2 for the doors. Most of these shows, most of these events happen during the day, so you don't really get a chance to see the LEDs like lit up the way they're supposed to be. So NiteGlow is a really cool opportunity to actually see and like really appreciate them the way they're meant to be appreciated. The OD car audio Tahoe with the Louis Vuitton everywhere.
Yeah, good shit.
Michael's Rick and Morty XB.
Obviously, we know this one.
Eric's MonkyBx.
Goodie bag.
Jerry's Escalade, the Kicker Tahoe. That's pretty much the first day. On day 2, it was all car audio. And of course, while I had the opportunity, I wasn't gonna not demo the Turo.
You know we had to get a demo in the Turo, but we out here.
I started day 2 off with one of the most unique things from the entire show, and it's the Gain Audio bass pump. Without going into too much detail, because honestly I still don't understand it myself, essentially the function that the cone has in a subwoofer, this subwoofer has in that like fin looking thing. So instead of going up and down, it spins back and forth. I feel like somebody from Gain Audio would be able to explain that a little bit better.
This cylinder is broken up into 4 chambers. It has a stationary wall that doesn't move, and then it has that vane that's resonating in there. So this mounting ring, imagine this as the back of the speaker, and this is the front of the speaker. So when this moves in one direction, that vane in there is rotating this way. These 2 chambers are pushing air out, and these 2 chambers are sucking air in. When it goes in the other direction, these 2 ports are pushing air out, and these 2 chambers are sucking in. Sound is emitting out of these 2 upper chambers, and this is, you know, compressing, vacuuming the box. So it's just like a cone, it's just a different way to move the air.
Definitely gotta give a big shout out to Doug. Very interesting. Definitely really cool to see something new being tried.
Looks good, man.
That's awesome, man. I appreciate that.
Gotta give a quick shout out to Michael with the free DD setup.
It started out as a prefab for 212s. Corey won this 9912 from the DD giveaway.
Oh, nice.
And it actually worked out to like a little over 2 cubes at 34 hertz. So free sub, free box.
Gotta love free.
Free is good.
Best price.
Yeah. Cornerback.
He also happened to have a DD 3512 in a little more sophisticated looking box that he built himself. I got a demo from Patrick and the team Banged Out Fiesta. 2 Crystal Audio Solutions F5 15s on a Ruthless 10K, and also had a Ruthless 1500.4 for the mids and highs.
Autotech 290 alternator, charging 15.8, 150 amp hours of C-Max in the spare tire well.
When I get in somebody's car and they just boom, 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 it's like, this dude knows what's up. Big shout out to Patrick, man.
First got up on my nose. Oh, what a goldie, oh, what a beezy. My little pony. There's no fewer discussions. You wanna take trips with Bermuda on that's what you looked at my name and said it's too big. I said, okay, don't get this do it and stop.
One of the cool things about his build was that he actually had custom speaker pods from a 93 Silverado that he had like cut up and repurposed.
I think you're the first person I've seen repurpose custom speaker pods for like a different car.
That's just awesome, man. I love that kind of ingenuity. Prison Sex F-150, full DC build, couple 250.4s, 300.4, 8s in the doors, 6 6.5s in the dash, 6 tweeters, 2 9Ks, powering 6 15s in a blow through. And I really like what he did with the back window because it's actually sealed. The Seattle skyline and all that looks nice. He also had this other really cool sticker I noticed. Gotta give a big shout out to this next one too, Mike with the GMC Envoy. 3 power US 15Ks for 3 custom 24s in a 4th order. Just insane. In the doors he had 4 Timpano 6.5s and 3 tweeters. And shout out to Mike, man, because I was up on the hill getting shots of like the general show, and he saw me up there and let me know that he watched the channel and all that kind of stuff. So big shout out to Mike, and big shout out to everybody else who came and gave the channel a little nod, you know what I'm saying? Like I appreciate that. I didn't get much info on it, but this little rat style Subi, pretty nice. We don't hate that. DC 5K, looked like a 15, maybe level 5, level 6. Awesome exhaust, like love it. Love weird stuff like this, man. Not sure whose that was, but shouts out to you. Another one of the cars I didn't get too much info on, but was still making some noise nonetheless. This Pro Audio Venture van with the stunt wall. 4 PRV horns, 4 tweeters, look like some PRV 18s back there, some Stetson amps, 4 CT Sound 6.5s, and 2 Scar tweeters in each door. And this thing was loud. When he had it turned on, that thing was definitely making some noise. One of the builds I'm really happy I finally got a chance to get a demo in was Amber's Slamber XB. Super clean epoxy work. They did the work themselves. That's always a plus around here. 4 power US 15Ks to power 4 DC 18s. Couple DC 250.4s, 3 8s in each door, doing 160 plus, like just definitely a goals level build. Even though I don't necessarily want to wall mine, it just kind of shows me like, hey, it's out here if you want it, you know what I mean? Got to check out Hector Chevy Sparks from Hot Box Audio. 2 Sundown 18s smashed in this tiny ass little car. And let me just for the record say, we are super pro big ass system in little ass car on this channel. Like, the weirder, less conventional and all that kind of stuff your build is, the more I'm gonna appreciate it 100% of the time. That's just how I get down.
Yeah, that killers in the jungle. Killers in the jungle. Killers in the jungle. Yo, yeah, that.
Big shout out to Hector and Hot Box Audio. That thing was awesome. As I was getting my stuff together from Hector's demo, I ran into Aldo and I got a demo in his Camry with the 2 B2 Rage 12s on the Teramps Base 5K. He also had a down for sound JP 234 for the mids and highs, and then an extra battery in the back to keep everything stable. And it was really cool running into Aldo because he actually f***s the channel, and I want to feature viewer builds. So much so that I'm actually trying to formulate a way that we can do some base meet style videos, but without me actually being at everybody's base meet. So if you'd be interested in some viewer submissions, please go ahead and let me know down in the comments. While also, worth note, I am trying to get out to more of the events a little further away from home. I went to an event in Alaska. So definitely be looking forward to the Alaska Bass Fest video coming up pretty much after this one. But yeah, anyway, after the demo from Aldo, I ran back into Jack from Team Crystal Audio Solutions. One of the first demos I got from them was from Anika in the Blazer. Thing was nasty. 4 DD M8 8Ks to power 4 CAS Neo 18s. Looked like maybe an 8 and a 10 and a tweeter in the front doors, and then 4 Sky High 3.5s in the pillars. And that was a windy demo with a lot of pressure, even with the door open. After the demo from Anika's Blazer, I got a demo from Chet's Blueberry Tacoma. 2 CAS FI 15s in a 6th order. Normally 2 JP93s, but he was using 2 M8Ks from his wife's build. 4 down for sound hexacones as rear fills kind of spread throughout. Super cool demo. After Blueberry, I got a demo from Stevo in the Prelude with the 2 CAS F5 15s on a down for sound JP93. 2 true spec boxes just kind of strapped together. And honestly, I love this kind of style. Like, have fun with it, you know? And then after getting a demo from Stevo's Prelude, I got a demo from Chris and her build Electric Blackberry. 2 DS18 6.5s and tweeters per door. I thought the custom purple bullets were pretty cool. 4 CAS FI 15s on 2 DDM 8Ks, although she's normally running 1 per sub, but she was lending 1 to her husband's build. After that, I checked out Josh's Honda Element with the infinite baffle setup, which is really cool because I'm pretty sure this is my first true infinite baffle demo. He was running Audio Frog mids and highs, and they were being powered by a Diamore Engineering E660.5. The sub was being powered by a Diamore Engineering 1500.1, and everything was being ran through a Moscone DSP. After that, I got a demo in CAS Expedition with 2 CAS Neo 15s. All right. And then we're getting their power from a Surge 7K. Like I said earlier, man, big shout out to Jack because he's been a subscriber and he's been active in the comments for a little bit now. And then he introduced me to like all the people that were repping Team Crystal Audio Solutions. I'm wearing the Mo with the B2 Loud Escape, 8s in the titty panel. B2 12 and 6.5s in the front doors. And at the time he was running 3 Rage XL 15s. On a B206. And big shout out to Mo for showing support, adding a sticker to the car, man. That means a lot. And it was really cool getting to see so many new The Bad News stickers being placed on cars in the Pacific Northwest. If you want to get your hands on one of these stickers, there's some links down in the description. Awesome, the easiest way is to go to shop.thebadnews.com. I got them going $3 each, 2 for $5, $2 shipping if I gotta send it somewhere. That's when I finally got a demo for Manny in the white DC Suburban. He was running these 6 level 6 18s off 4 9Ks. DM810 hiding behind the rear door. 6 6.5s and 2 tweeters per door. 2 auto techs and then also the 3rd alternator for the actual truck. Really clean Team DC logo in the grill. And the really clean like roof plaque. This next one is definitely one of the craziest builds that was at Surf City and one of the more wild builds in general. And not specifically because of the audio side of things, but also and absolutely including the audio side of things. Brandon's Excursion. First of all, there's the audio. 3 Gailey 7500s to power 6 Relentless 12s. Beautiful box. And then the 4 Gailey 3.5s and the tweeters on the A-pillars and everything. And probably the most eye-catching crazy thing about this build is that the entire side of the truck opens up kind of like Gullwing style so that the wheelchair elevator can like swivel out and lower down to the floor. A really outstanding build. Definitely gotta check that thing out again sometime. Got demoing Bryce's Tahoe with 16 Sundown SAV3 8s. And what's cool about it is I asked him why he chose to go with 8s.
I just wanted to be different.
That's all you need.
I wanted to be different.
That's all you need.
That's just really cool. He was powering them with a Pitbull 20K, and what's even crazier about that is that he had originally been powering them with 2 Pitbull 20Ks, but both of them were broken in 2 different ways.
I got 2 that didn't work, made 1 that did.
In the parking lot.
In the parking lot.
At the show. At the show.
That bass head dedication, man. Gotta love it. sneaky little 6, couldn't even tell it was a 6th order. This next build, Nathan's Nissan Rogue 2B2 M12Rs for 4 DC level 5 15s. $1,000.2, 2 Rage 8s and a tweeter in the front, and then 4 Sky High 3.5 in the pillars. Right next to him, the DC van with 4 level 6 15s on a Pitbull 20K, and then 4 10s per door. One of the builds I still have yet to get an actual demo in, because it's one of the builds that everybody wants a demo in, is Doug's Slam Halen Mazda B4000. It's got a DD10 and 2 tweets per door, some like outstanding upholstery work with like the dragon scaling and all that kind of stuff, like just really cool looking. 6 Gately Relentless 12s in a 4th order, 2 Gately, I'm not exactly sure which ones they are, but they're like bolted to the rear window in just like the cleanest, most craziest fashion. Just a really outstanding build, and I absolutely need to get a demo from it the next time I see it. Helix DSP, Gately 3.5s and tweeters in the pillars. And then, my bad, I didn't catch nobody's name involved with this green Yukon. I got a demo from the 2 little homies, and I didn't catch the owner's name either. But I have 4 NSA Corporal 15s on 2 Ruthless 8500s. However, at the time I heard it, it was playing on 1 Ruthless 8500. So still a pretty great demo if you ask me. Got a demo from Zach in the white Expedition. With the 3 Power US 15Ks for 6 DC level 5 15s. He also had 2 DC 6.5s and 8 and 2 PRV tweeters per door, and then 2 auto techs under the hood. I love when people got the fur in the interior and you can just see it like dancing in the wind. Like, that's cool.
That fucking chokes you good.
I love bass ass shit like that. Checked out Craig's 370Z that he is slowly full carbonizing. Like, when I first seen this one, I was like, oh snap, you know, carbon fiber with the bags and all that kind of stuff, like looking nice. But what's really cool is there's a build in there too. 2 DC 7.5Ks for 2 DC Neo 15s. Seen Adam's green Camry wagon. 9 DC 10s in a 6th order on 3 Power US 8Ks. Stack fab doors with like some 8s and a tweeter, maybe 10s and a tweeter. And what's cool about his build, it was all DIY design, DIY build. Like, I love stuff like that. Obviously, if you watch this channel, you know that. Like, I love some DIY stuff, man. As a DIYer myself, I kind of tip my hat to other DIYers. Yeah, I think that pretty much wraps up Surf City. If you like this kind of content and you can't wait for the Alaska car audio video that I'm posting next, you should definitely check out this video, which is from when I went to check out Made of Steel, which is one of the biggest car audio shows in Florida. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got for this one. So I'll shoot the bad news first. Start!